Hi, welcome to today's session. In today's session, we're going to talk about chat inspection. You can see two main parts on the left. So the first is for daily operation, mainly chat inspection, including task assignment, inspection scoring, result search, appeal, and inspection statistics. But before you actually jump into the daily operation part, for you as a new team, you have to set your own inspection scheme first, right? So let's start from the setting part, chat inspection and docking page part, right? First of all, add scheme. In the chat inspection setting, we add an inspection plan here. For example, Sobot 0001. You can see the structure here. So the item structure of inspection means different categories. So for example, there are only one level or there is a distinction between 2 and 3 levels, which is equivalent to whether we have one category or two categories, which is somewhat similar to the fact of a directory. For the first level, for example, standard terminology is one item. Process specification is one item, and service attitude is one item. This is called first level classification, which means there is only one category. If it is a second level, it is similar to this. The standard language is divided into welcome words and concluding words. The welcome words may be ranked to 20 points, and the concluding words are divided into 20 points, which is equivalent to a total of 14 points for the standard words. The third level is then divided into the third level. Standardize the gradings, use the correct gradings, broadcast job numbers, and so on. But usually we use more primary and secondary and less tertiary. Because if you use 3 levels, in fact, you will have more inspection items and it will be more detailed. So let's just use first level as an example here, right? Now you can choose a scoring mode. So there are direct score, which means inspectors fill in the scores manually. There are different scoring standards here, as you see. You can also choose the take deduction item, which means when inspector takes a problematic inspected item, the item will be scored as 0. Right. Now you may choose the first one. Let's click Save. Now you can see in the right side, there are standard inspected item here, additional inspected item here, score segment tag, and inspection tag. There are 4 parts. Let's go through it one by one. Right. So for standard inspected items, after adding the scheme, we can add the corresponding standard sub-items. Take this as an example. An inspection at this level adds standard item minute, for example, whether you have set a welcome speech is 10 points. Right, click Save. All right, so maybe continue to fill in the correct answer is 20 points. Whether you set the conclusion is 10 points. So every time you fill in an item, the corresponding score will be added. You can see it here. Maybe we can add more. Then there are some additional inspections item below. For example, if I add a good review, you can get 10 plus point here. But it gets a bad review, then it is a deduction items. Right. You can also use like, for example, soft skills, attitudes, language as inspected items. Then let's see the score segment tag. The score segment tag means that we set a certain score for agent. For example, in the previous exam, 100 is a total score. So 60 is a pass, 80 is the excellent score. Such a score we call fractional segment tags. For example, we use 3 paragraphs as such a tag from like 10 to 50. So it's let's say pass, and from 50 to 80 maybe a qualified. And from 80 to 100, it is excellent. Save it. Then our score segment tag is added. All right. And the final part is the inspection tag. For example, we like to fill in some remarks or comments during the inspection process. This tag, we can use this very frequently. For example, you can directly say that it is excellent, or it is a repetition. Mark it as a repetition. Here. So just add one that is during our inspection. We can quickly add such a tag. It's very, very efficiently. So all above, our inspection plan has been created successfully. This can flexibly formulate different inspection plans according to the assessment standards of your own businesses. Now you may check the appeal process. First of all, it is very necessary to determine whether to allow the agent to appeal and whether the appeal is first level or second level. It's right here, here. So the inspectors can do the re-inspection if we have set it as first level process. But if it's the level 2 process, there will be department supervisors and quality inspectors who need such an audit. So in this case, just say which one works for your team. Then there is a window period, which is how many days after the agency's results the agent is allowed to make such an appeal. If there is an appeal limit, the agent can also say it. This is appeal process. Then the re-inspection. Re-inspection means to re-inspect the result of the inspection. For example, if I wanted to conduct such a re-inspection for a super management or a super admin, whatever that role in your team, or if I have additional people who need to re-inspect the results of the inspection, I need to use such a function. But if the inspection by our inspectors is the final result, there is no need to use this re-inspection. You can also check the docking page here. So the docking page is when we are in inspection. There is a docking page on the right. For example, if a customer inquires about the product information, the docking page can assist the quality inspectors to verify the product information. The docking page added here is only applicable to chat inspections and call inspection. But it should be noted that when we add the page name, it cannot be the same as the name of the docking page of other product modules because the whole system will check for duplicates. Right, so you can add here, you can type your page name and your web address here, and you click save. Right, so that's just an example. Okay, so that's all for the setting part. Now let's move on to the chat inspection part. Let's just go through one by one. Okay, so the first part is called task assignment, which means it is for super admin or administrators or whoever had the obligation to assign tasks for inspectors. The second part is called inspection scoring, which means the inspectors take their task, accept the task, then do the inspection process. For example, score the chat, score the agent, write some feedbacks for the agent. And the third part and the fourth part are designed for frontline agents who can see their results and who can choose to confirm or appeal. And finally, there is an overview of inspection statistics. All right, so first of all, task assignment. The administrator will assign chat inspection tasks. So for example, in your daily conversations, you may have very high volumes because you have to receive different conversations from different channels. So you have to set up a rules for you to do the sampling inspection because it's very hard for you to check every chat history or every message one by one. So it's more likely that you set up some filters according to business needs, according to different conditions, or you can use a sampling rules, which is a lot more random comparing to the fixed or restricted conditions set above. So for example, let's just say we set up the inquiry channel, Facebook, apply. Right, you can see there are two chat backers here. Let's just do it. So I choose it, assign it. Use the 0001, assign. All right. Now you can also check your assignment management here. So for example, this is the newest one you just assigned a minute ago. So status is uninspected. And you can also check the inspected history. Okay. So after super admin finish this part, then it's the part for inspectors. Inspection scoring. So if my supervisor has assigned me the corresponding task, I need to go to the inspection scoring and click directly to be inspected to find my task, right, to perform the inspection. For example, let's just click this. You can see the chat list here, the detailed information, the chat history. Then based on this performance, you can do the inspection. So for example, let's say it's not correct answer. Let's just only give the 10 points. But this person has received a good review. So it's 10 plus. It's very good. And maybe whatever inspection tag you choose. Let's just do it as an example, right? So you save. All right, inspection done. So your comments can also be viewed as a feedback directly from inspectors to the frontline agent. You can check your inspected history here. Okay, let's just refresh the page. All right, so after inspectors performing their tasks, then for the frontline agents, you can see the results here, the scores, the comments, i.e. the feedback. You can also choose to confirm or to appeal, right? So that's the standard score, additional score, total score, inspection tag, inspection time, and inspector. Okay. So the final part is inspection statistics. So this overview here, overall data, like different performance rates, different indicators. Then if I want to see a certain agent, I can check the agent data here. Right, there are also different filters here. I can also export data as a resource, as a reference, like of our inspection agent. Cool, so that's all for today's session. Thank you for watching.